We've all been there, right? Staring at a task, knowing you have to do it, but you just feel completely stuck. That feeling of having zero motivation, it's something everyone deals with. But what if I told you you could actually manufacture that spark whenever you need it? Well, today we're going to build the exact toolkit to do just that. It really is the biggest question, isn't it? The path to our goals is sitting right there in front of us, so what is this invisible wall that keeps us from just taking that first step? It always feels like we're waiting around for some magical wave of motivation to just wash over us. But the truth is, you don't have to wait at all. Okay, to understand how our brains get tricked, let's start with a little puzzle. Take a look at these two coupon cards. Card number 1 needs 8 stamps to get something free. Card number 2 needs 10. But hey, it already comes with 2 stamps filled in. Which one feels easier? Which one are you more likely to actually finish? So, have you got your answer? Well, whatever you picked, the reason behind it reveals something pretty fascinating, what we're going to call the motivation paradox. See, motivation isn't something you find, it's something you create. Okay, so here's the crazy part. Even though the math is exactly the same, you still need to make 8 purchases for both cards. Studies show that people are overwhelmingly drawn to that second card, the one that's already started. It's a real psychological thing called the endowed progress effect. Our brain just loves the feeling that we're already partway there. And that's a powerful mental hack we can use. And that is the most important idea we're going to talk about. We have to stop thinking of motivation as this, this mysterious force that we have to wait for. It's not. It's a practical toolkit. It's a set of skills and strategies that you can learn, that you can practice, and that you can pull out anytime you feel stuck. And today, we're going to build that toolkit, piece by piece. All right, so the very first tool for our kit is all about changing how you think. Because really, before you can act differently, you have to think differently. It all starts up here. So you start by finding your why. Why does this task even matter? Connect it to one of your bigger goals, or just get curious about it. And then, and this is the tough part, you've got to get brutally honest with yourself. What's the exact thought that's holding you back? You know that little voice in your head that says, I'll just check my email one more time? Yeah, that one. Giving a name to your personal stall tactics is the absolute first step to beating them. I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Henry Ford absolutely nailed it. If you're telling yourself a story about how you're unmotivated or how you're probably going to fail, well, guess what? That story becomes your reality. Your mindset isn't just a small piece of the puzzle, it's the entire foundation everything else is built on. Okay, next tool in the kit. Once you've got your head in the right space, the goal is to design your environment and your plan for success. You want to make it as easy as possible for yourself to win. I absolutely love this analogy. Think about it. When you use a GPS in your car, it doesn't show you the entire 500-mile journey all at once, right? That would be completely overwhelming. It just tells you the very next thing. Turn left in 200 feet. Your plan for a big project should do the exact same thing. Don't stare at the whole mountain, just focus on the very next step on the path. So how do we make that happen? It's simple. First, break the project down into tiny, almost ridiculously small steps. Then, you put it on your calendar. Don't just say, I'll do it tomorrow. Say, Tuesday at 10 a.m., I'm going to write 1 paragraph. And here's the fun part. Schedule your rewards too. Knowing a break or a treat is coming gives you that little bit of extra fuel to get there. Oh, and here's a brilliant little trick that makes starting up again so much easier. Before you finish working for the day, take literally 30 seconds and write down the exact next tiny thing you need to do. That way, when you come back to it, you don't waste any brain power trying to figure out where you left off. You've already pointed your skis downhill. All right, your mindset is right. Your plan is in place. Now it's time for that one final hurdle, just getting started. This is how you finally beat that feeling of being stuck. 10. That's it. That's the magic number. This is called the 10-minute rule. The secret is, you don't have to commit to finishing some huge, scary task. Nope, you just have to commit to working on it for 10 minutes. Come on, anybody can do something for just 10 minutes, right? And the magic is that once you start, a lot of the time momentum just takes over and you'll keep on going. But even if you don't, hey, you just did 10 more minutes of work than you were going to do otherwise. That's a win. Now, when you start those 10 minutes, you've got a choice. Are you the kind of person who likes to start with the easiest, smallest task to build up some quick momentum? Or do you like to eat the frog, tackle the biggest, ugliest task first to get it out of the way? Honestly, There's no right answer here. It's all about knowing yourself and figuring out which approach gives you more energy. Okay, you're off and running, you're making progress. So how do you keep that fire lit? Well, the final tools in our kit are all about rewards and accountability. Seriously, don't underestimate the power of bringing other people in. Just telling a friend your goal makes you so much more likely to actually do it because, well, you don't want to look bad. You can find an accountability partner, create a little friendly competition, or just track your progress on a chart. Seeing how far you've come is a huge motivator. And, of course, reward yourself when you hit those little goals. So, we've built the whole toolkit. We've gone from theory to a real actionable plan. The only question left is, what are you going to do first? Think about it. Your motivation toolkit is now fully loaded. You've got strategies for your mindset, for creating a smart plan, for tricking yourself into starting, and for making sure you follow through. All the tools are right here, ready to go. So, I'm going to leave you with this one final challenge. Not for tomorrow, not for later today, for right now. Look at that one task you've been putting off. What is one tiny piece of it? One email you can write, one sentence you can type, one phone call you can make that you can do in the next 10 minutes. The time for waiting is over. Your toolkit is open. Go build something.